Hello all, my name is Aditya Sharma. Today I am here to discuss something more important and interesting topic, that is reading and its importance. So why reading is really important for all of us? First of all, generally your body needs proper food to make it better or to work it better. The same way your brain or mind needs food, that is reading. So your mind needs feeding called reading to enhance your learning ability, to improve your learning ability. That's a fundamental cause for reading. And the other is just reading looks like very simple, but reading will really challenge your memory power. It will enhance your memory power. And reading also helps you in improving your cognitive process. It will really focus on it will emphasize on your intellectual thinking process. So it is one of the most important advantageous thing from reading books. So books will act like, or books are treated as real mentors, true mentors, which will really make you a successful person. So according to a survey conducted across the nation, 75 to 80% self-made millionaires or successful people, they stated that they generally on average they read 2 books in a month. So that's what the beauty of reading books. And if you want to be so successful, if you want to reach your goals, just try to read books on diverse topics. Reading diverse topics which will create an environment where you can talk better, you can write better, because reading diverse topic which will create or which will open up your mind, and it will act like which will create an environment where you will have a fruitful conversations with anybody. So it will improve your conversation style. And reading also helps your decision making skills. It will improve, it will enhance, it will ignite your decision making skills. That's what the beauty of reading. So as I told just now, reading diverse topic is really important because we may not know what kind of topic we are going to read. So in order to improve your knowledge bank, in order to be a knowledgeable person, in order to have a better conversations, in order to speak better, in order to write better, you need to have, or you need to read all the diverse topics in depth. Generally, you might have heard this word reading comprehension. Where have you heard this? Probably in a challenging test or a preparation test or something like a competitive test. Yes, you're right. So reading comprehension means a passage is given to you and you will have to answer the given questions with the suitable answers provided. So this is how a reading comprehension test is being conducted. So what is reading comprehension? We'll see in depth now. So what is reading and what is comprehension? Reading, yes, we have seen just now, reading is really important. But what is comprehension? So reading comprehension doesn't mean that just reading a passage and answering that. Comprehension is something like understanding the overall, the content and the context, ideas and articulation of ideas. Comprehension is something like, understanding the nuances. What are nuances in this? So nuances means, to simplify it, understanding the hints or any declarations or something like any distinctions between two entities. For example, light green, light lime green. What is the difference between these two colors? This is what the actual nuance. So understanding the slightest difference or subtlety between these 2 points, that is what a nuance. So if you can understand that clearly, which is untold, which is ungiven directly in the passage, that is what tracing out the nuances. If you can do that, you will become a voracious reader, or you can claim yourself as a great reader. So apart from that, tracing out the inferences and implication from the reading passage. So what are implications and what are inferences? How do you infer and how do you imply? Inference is something like which is ungiven directly, untold, which is unstated, or which something like assumptions, something like drawing conclusions out of it, that is inferences. For example, I infer that she is not willing to come to class today, which means, looking at her facial expressions, I infer that she is unwilling to come to class today. That is what an inference. And implications. So they implied that she is not at all interested to come to class today because she is rushing to a movie. What is the difference now? So implications means drawing out conclusions with an evidence. Inferences is something like drawing out conclusions with assumptions, with some kind of non-verbal expressions. That's what the small difference. So if you can do that, that's really a challenging thing in reading comprehension. That is what one of the tips to improve your reading skill. To improve your reading skill, we have a concept of 3M method. What is this 3M method? Let us see in detail. Message, method and mode. Message, method and mode. What is this message, method and mode? Let us see in detail now. Message means central idea of the passage. What is all about? The passage is all about. What is the title and what is the central idea of the passage. And second is method. Method means the style of conveying ideas, examples given, and what are all the other sources, facts, in-depth chronological order of the passage and how they have influenced and what is the overall concept. This is what about method. And finally, that is mode. Generally we call it as tone. So the tone of the writer or the mood of the author, that is the main point here. So from where you can draw some kind of conclusions like inferences and implications. That is the challenging and important point of this reading comprehension. So in order to improve your reading skill, this 3M concept is really helpful to enhance your reading skills. So that's how the reading comprehension works. Let us have a quick recap on this reading skill. So why reading is really important? Let us see these points first. First is it is a food for your brain. Second is it will improve your decision making skills. Third one, it will really enhance your memory power. Fourth is it will enhance or it will improve your conversations and it will make you out of this vagueness. And the other is it will really challenge your cognitive process. It will help you to improve your cognitive process. So that's how a reading skill works, or that's a challenging thing in the reading comprehension. So I hope you are clear with this for today. So thank you all, and I wish you all the best for your reading comprehension test.